All right, continuing on to stage 2 of Austrian Grand Prix 2020 season. We got another 4 goals to complete here. So starting with the goal 1, we got drafting challenge. All right, so 4,000 meters is the target to beat. And we got a single lap to do it. And look at that PR recommendation. I am already decent amount underwater, and I'm only in stage 2. Jeez. All right, so chase down looks like Sergio Perez, and good mention, don't get overtaken. So as long as you don't like skid out, I don't see how you will get overtaken. And just stay behind. Don't try to do anything crazy, as this challenge ends as soon as you meet that 4,000 meter drafting distance. So you don't actually run the full lap, as you can see right here. Come on, almost getting there. There we go. So yeah, and this goal, it's a little hard to, I don't know, learn the line because bots go so slow. You know, it's not even real practice in that sense, because you're not really learning the skills necessary that's going to be required later on once the harder challenges show up later on. So, all right, so finishing first, single lap payout is just over 8,000 motorsport dollars. So that's kind of halfway between Monaco and Monza payout, I feel like. All right, so goal 1 done. Pretty quick one. Let's move on to the second goal. And they want us to finish a lap under minute 13. And that should be plenty of time, even while running stock here. And no conditions like going off track or not damaging your car. Well, generally, staying on track and not damaging your car will help you get better time. But minute 13 for a lap around Red Bull Ring is really a lot of time. So hopefully none of you guys struggle with this early stage goals, as the real difficult ones are going to be all at the end, as you might expect. Alright. So goal like this one probably is a better one to kind of work on your line and try to, experiment a little bit. Like figure out what the ideal optimum braking point is for your car. It will change depending on the car that the team that you've chosen, because obviously they have different strengths and weaknesses. AlfaTauri, of course, this car strength, I would say, is it's similar to Alfa Romeo, as in the top speed is, I think, is one of the highest top speed in stock stats. But where it suffers is the acceleration, and grip and braking distance ain't all that great. So yeah, the grip, yeah, we'll see if that ends up playing important role later on when every aspect of the car becomes mission critical. But anyway, so far, trying to win by the minimum margin or complete these goals with the bare minimum. So I was obviously not running through that finish line all that in a hurry, kind of taking my time to see if I can, do a bit of bot management here. Okay, so Natalia and Michael had some messages for us here. But anyway, moving on to goal 3. And this one we have to overtake 5 cars. And also have to maintain average speed of 214 kph. And this one, you cannot damage your car, so no severe crashes. Some contact they usually allow, but as long as you don't do some crazy shenanigans, you should be okay. And looks like average speed, we already hit it. 214 was what they asked for, and even as we were running through that more or less the slower section, the last couple of corners, I think we carried enough speed to keep the average speed above the bare minimum requirement that we have to meet, which was 214. Alright. So 3 overtaken, couple of more overtakes to make. That makes it 4. And 1 more to overtake, and we got a whole another lap to go. So looks like my last target for overtaking is going to be Alex Albon. Last couple of corners, pretty tricky. And as I was saying, I have pretty good buffer on the average speed, and they didn't mention anything about having to win or anything, so I've done my 5-car overtake, and when you let them go, as you notice, the overtake counter does not go back down, so I can do my bot training continuing on here. And obviously if you do this, your payout is going to be less than what you can potentially earn, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, average speed, I gotta bring it back up. Look at that. Went a little too slow, but of course this is the fastest sector of the circuit here, so pushing 240, 250, so not too difficult to bring the speed back up, the average speed. 215 and dropping just a little bit, but right above 214 required. Alright. Still managing to finish P3. Alright. That's fine. Of course, you could have always turned around if you really wanted to go hardcore on bot training, but not that committed. Alright, so as I said, payout little dampened at 13,000 and change, because I didn't win. I only finished 3rd place, but that is a-okay. Let's put the car in critical condition. But we just have one more goal to complete here, so let's continue on to goal 4. Alright, so for final goal up stage 2, gotta finish 1st place and hit the target speed of 280 kph 4 times. So, and I didn't service the car, so we'll see. I may have to get some help from opponents here by drafting if they would, cooperate. Let's see. I don't know. I also have to win. So wasn't able to quite pull it off there. Let's see. Maybe the gravity will help. And also get some help from drafting. Albon. And yes! Just in time. If I went on any further, I probably would not have made that corner. So that's good. So I gotta get 2 in this lap because I only have 2 laps. So, alright, here we go. This is the other sector where I should be able to hit the target speed. It's getting dangerously close to the final bit. There we go. That one I did have to go off track just a tiny bit. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pull that off twice and overtake these 2 opponents up ahead. The Mercedes guys. Alright, so overtake Valtteri and let's chase down Lewis Hamilton. Oh, yeah, look at that. They catch up to you pretty quickly. I guess that's what I get for running unserviced and in stock. Alright, come on, 280. There we go. So that one I think slightly had to push a little bit deeper than I should have. But I had to hit that target speed. Obviously, if you're running the serviced car, you wouldn't have this struggle. And the final bit, I still have to overtake Hamilton. Let's see, and I also have to hit 280. They're connected. 280, there we go. And I'm gonna have to knock you out, buddy. Alright, and now minimize that margin of victory. There we go. 2 minutes 20 seconds and change for those 2 laps. 363 driver XP. And the 2-lap payout, of course, 16,000 and change. 16,900 to be exact. Alright, so that will do it for the stage 2. And yeah, lap time, even in critical condition. I know it's not completely critical condition, but partially critical condition. But your car's performance is definitely suffering. But still, you know, well below the lap time they were asking for earlier on. So, all right. So for that effort, stage 2 completion reward is 20,000 motorsport dollars, and pick up a few gold, 5 gold to be exact, and that will do it for the stage 2 playthrough. So up next, we got stage 3 coming up. So stay tuned and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.